Okie dokie. All right, let's get this going. Sorry for the 5 minute wait. I have no excuse, considering it's just me right now. So, we had the Love and Marriage DC premiere, and it did not disappoint. It did not disappoint. It was refreshing and it did not disappoint. So, first of all, toast to Carlos King because once again, he did the damn thing. Hey, you're Ryan. So, Carlos King has officially got on lock for Saturdays evenings, okay? He has got Love and Marriage Huntsville. After that, he has Love and Marriage DC. And then he has his nightcap with Carlos King. But of course, you know me, I call him King Carlos or Carlos the King because he deserves all that respect. He is doing the damn thing and he is like my idol right now, okay? He can do no wrong. Yes, go Carlos. Yes, Monique. This man is killing it, okay? He ain't selling nothing short. This whole nightcap is bringing Watch What Happens Live a run for their money. Andy Cohen better watch out because I don't think he's ever going to be able to do what Carlos King has done in just one night. And that entire half hour was explosive. I want him to do elbow cop. I want him to do a whole entire hour of his nightcap. Okay, that's what I am here for because I was not ready for it to end. It did not disappoint. So we had the premiere of DC, and you know what? I have nothing bad to say about all three couples right now. First and foremost, I am just so happy to see Monique and Chris back on the screen. Okay, first and foremost, I love them to death. And, you know, I didn't even think I missed her that much until she came back on the screen. When the show first started or was being premiered, I'm like, oh, shoot, a whole nother franchise of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm down. And then I see Monique. I was like, oh, that's so cute. She back. But when she came on, I was like, Monique is back, y'all. Monique is back. And she wasn't even going to do this show. She said that she declined it the first time. And I'm like, really? But she is so scarred from Potomac, which she refers to as that other show. She don't even give it props for its name no more. And I don't blame her because it is nothing. Now, she brought on some friends. We have Monique and Chris at the top. We have Irena and Jamie in the middle. And Ashley and Quick, who is DJ Quick, at the bottom. Now, we know Monique and Chris, of course. Irena and Jamie, they are like TikTok gold right now. She even says in the premiere, they are TikTok famous. And their TikToks are the funnest. And we have Ashley and DJ Quick. Now, DJ Quick is very known, very well, for being in them streets, doing his DJ thing. He knows how to put on a party. He knows how to do the damn thing, and he knows how to get it jumping. And Ashley, she has been a at-home mom to two beautiful kids, actually. We have Antonio, who goes by Smo, who is 14 years old. And then we have their daughter, Ashton, who is 9 years old. And they are just the cutest. And then you also have, so that's the only two children that they have. And they are just beautiful. So as far as Monique and, Chris goes, we know their story, basically. Hey, cool gamer. We know their story, basically, and we know what they came from Potomac and what they bring into us right now. And we didn't see them show their kids, although we already know their kids. If you follow them on Instagram, You see them show their kids. You see them going on just fabulous trips, vacations together. Like, they are a beautiful family, okay? So as far as Chris and Monique goes, their storyline so far is them working on their marriage. They have been together for, I think, 10 years or over. Chris is retired now from a neck injury that he sustained in the NFL. And Monique is doing her thing with her oils and all of that thing. And her oils are the bomb. Okay, they are the bomb. I haven't got any yet, but I always like to support the people that I watch and blog about. So I will be getting up on them oils very, very soon. Okay. And I'm gonna let y'all know. If anyone else has tried these oils, please let me know, because I want to know what I should get. Because I like me some oils. I messes with them. And you see them going through their whole thing of them trying to get back on the right track. Monique says that they are in a place right now where it's kind of weird, kind of iffy, and they're trying to work through their struggles. So apparently the biggest thing for them this episode was Monique wants Chris to write down a list. He was supposed to make a list. She made her list. He hasn't made his list yet. And there was a big back and forth between them two on whether or not he is going to make this list or not, and why he hasn't made the list yet. He seems to be procrastinating with this list. I don't know why, but he is procrastinating. And here comes my little sis, Nicole, in the building. Hey, boo.
Hey, y'all.
Now, if y'all weren't over there, she just got done with Tipsy Talk, and it was everything tonight. If y'all wasn't there, please go over there, subscribe to her channel, and please leave a comment, like, and see what they were talking about, because they were talking about some things, okay?
Yes, I feel like y'all got me wasted on purpose.
And now you coming over here.
To the after party. Yes. Hi, everybody.
After party is the after party, okay? Now, I'm just talking about Monique and Sam and Chris right now on what they went through on the first episode and how they are talking about this list, honey. This list was their thing this episode. Whether or not he's making the list, not making the list, Monique has already made her list. So she's like, why you ain't made the list? He seems to be procrastinating, and it is bugging her to the bone about it. So what you feel about that?
I feel a few things about this, okay? Number one, I feel that he really truly didn't understand what she actually wanted. Look, Monique talking about communication. I got you.
I know that's right, Monique.
And it was a lack of communication, because
obviously you ain't drunk enough, honey, because you still going.
Listen, my boo, her phone died, so this one for you, Monique. But I really feel like it was a lack of communication, because he clearly said, I didn't really understand what you wanted from me. But she was so stuck on proving her point and driving her point in with the whole, wait a minute, let me finish. He's apologized to you. He's taken accountability. He said umpteen times, I'm wrong. And I'm sure the edit, because they love to blame the edit.
They love a good edit.
I'm sure they edited out a few more. You right, I'm wrong. He said, you're right, I'm wrong. I'll do it. But she wanted to argue.
She did.
So I didn't like that. I love Monique. But see, it's the Moniques for me.
Well, I don't know how many times have they had this conversation. That might have been a whole nother thing. The way that she seemed to be coming off, I don't think this is the first time she has said something to him about it. But if that is the case, she should have, and he should understand by now what it is that she wanted out of the list, if they have had this conversation before. You know what I'm saying? And I'm wondering if there's some other things going on to why he hasn't made the list. Making that list could make him come to a lot of realizations about himself that he hasn't been able to come to terms with yet. When you're in the NFL and you have to leave, not by choice, it's something totally different. You don't want to accept that, okay, I have to find my whole self in a whole nother way now. And putting it down on paper, that's a big thing. It's one thing to have it in your mind, but to put it down on paper, that's like putting it out into the universe and putting the energy on it. And when you put that energy on it, it's something completely different.
I'm just going to say that
another situation for him on why he doesn't want to make the list, Or maybe he really doesn't understand the list, because maybe he doesn't understand himself yet or understand what he wants to put down on the list.
That's what I was just gonna say, because I have actual family members that have played in the NFL. One actually is no longer with us due to the injuries that you can get in the NFL, and they
And
are
that's a serious
serious.
thing.
And you have well, I know she knows, but you have to realize when these men go for the NFL, the NBA, they've been training a lifetime to get in that position. That's all they know. And not to
Exactly.
say that he's dumb, because he's not a dumb man. What I'm saying is that was his focus. He what they say, blood, sweat, and tears.
Let's
He
wait and
put
see.
all that into the sport, and he's expecting this to he's dreamed of this. You know what I'm saying? He has a vision for himself. So when you get an injury or something like that and you can no longer do this, I know a lot of people talk about you have to have a plan B. They're not thinking about no plan B, because they've literally Sparta out here. Like, they've
Really?
trained their whole life for this. Like, so it's hard for them to, get it back together after that.
It is. And I hope that whatever this is, they get through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a list is just a simple list. And at this point, I don't know, maybe she can help him through it. That's your wife. That is your husband. Help him through it, guide him through it, be that stepping stone that he needs. If you feel that he can't do it on his own, help him get there, wife. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having an issue with it and making it an issue with him, help him with it. It's something simple as that. I don't feel that it has to be as deep as they are making it. I feel it's a very easy fix if she can help him, or just guide him along the way. He don't got to finish the list, but at least start the list. Start somewhere, put something down, put a heading down on the paper if that's where you got to start, and go back to it later. But get something down, do something with it.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate, right?
Okay.
Because I know I love to play that game too. But to me, I feel like he might be like thinking too much into it, like knowing how much they're going back and forth right now. He might be thinking like, well, if I put this on the list, she gonna feel like this. If I put this on the list, she gonna think this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I agree with you. I feel like at this point, I told you I wanted the list. You didn't give it back to me in the time frame I thought you were going to give back, which is one strike, because you didn't give him no time limit. So don't be mad about the time frame if you didn't give him one. That's one. Then two, if he didn't give it back to you in the time that you thought you were going to give it back, that should be a sign to you indicating he don't really know how to go about it. So have that conversation with him and do the list together. That's a whole bonding experience in and of itself.
Exactly. And I'm sure if they went to counseling or wherever they got the the assignment to do the list, because it was an assignment. So clearly I feel like that person, the counselor, whomever is helping them, could have been like, if he had that issue is, I don't know how she's gonna feel by what I put down on the list, then that counselor or whatever should have, incinerated and letting them know, look, this is about you. This has nothing to do with her. This is about you.
I wonder why they're not going to the person anymore.
I wonder what was on her list. I would like to see these lists, because I'm sure by now he has completed it. And I would love to know what was on both of their lists, actually.
I know I'm tardy to the party, no pun intended. But did you already speak on
No, I just introduced everyone and I started with Monique. So so let's go on to, let's see, how about we
hold on, I wanted to say something about Monique.
Okay, go
ahead. How did you feel about when he was in there and he was exercising and she was just coming in there busting his balls, for lack of better words, about you need to care about yourself and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I think you got some orders in there. I think that was a very respectful way to say, leave me alone right now.
Right. I think men, when they in their zone working out, that is their time. That
Leave
is their
him
zone.
alone.
That's his meditation. That's when he's thinking about things going hard and he's working with another man. Like if you got another man in there with you, you don't want your wife in there coming in there busting your balls, making
He
you
might
feel
have been in there
making
asking
you
him
feel
for
this
some
small.
tips.
I would, first of all, a side note, I'm mad that she said that she ain't worked out and she don't know how long. And look, that daggone good.
She do look good. She look
Like,
good.
what type of oils
Which
do
is
you have?
why it gotta be communication. Because it's not the looks department. He said he's crazy about you. He's trying to work it out. So leave him alone. He might have been in there asking the man for tips. Like, so how you and your girl deal with such and such and so and so?
You never know. I'm like, go on, girl, go and do something. She was probably bored and wanted to just. I wonder, does that happen often? That she just busts up in there.
Seem like it.
I'd be like, I'm gonna need me a do not disturb sign because you was definitely disturbing my peace up in here. That is a man's peace. I will never, unless you're working out together, I'm never gonna interrupt someone because you got to be in your zone. Because I know if I'm ever working out, haha, that's a joke. But if I'm ever working out, don't come messing with me. First of all, I can't breathe right now to even respond to you, okay?
Right.
So I am not about to be trying to sit up here having a conversation with you when I can barely breathe. So get away from me.
Yeah. I didn't like it.
Yeah, that was a little off, but maybe they just did that because the camera was there. She's like, let me have a moment with them. Sometimes you may do something extra that you normally wouldn't do because the camera was there and just trying to have a moment with him or whatnot. But child, leave me alone if I'm working out. I'm trying to do my thing. I'll see you in a minute. Because first of all, I feel somebody to go take me a shower and just leave me alone for right now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I don't know if she does that a lot. But yeah, I'm like, oh girl, leave this man alone and let him do his thing. Then she telling him put more weights on it, do this, do that. Be like, wifey, go over there, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully they'll get that together, and I hope that list is made because now that it's already been shown and everything, I'm sure everybody want to know what's on the list. I need to know. So let's move on to Ashley and DJ Quick right here. Now looking at him, see a lot of people made a lot of talk about his height, but he looked just about the same height as her right here. It doesn't look like she's necessarily bending down because look how that leg is bent. That leg is bent upward and she should be down. So that means she's standing straight on the other leg. So and I'm sure in that dress she got on heels. So yes, I don't think she's that short unless she's that short too. And if she is, then it don't matter. As long as they the same height, they still look good together.
You know how I feel. I just feel like some things people talk about just to hear themselves talk, I feel. Because the height issue, that's their issue. If there's, you know what I'm saying? They're together, they're married. So obviously the height means nothing to them.
Exactly. So, yeah, she's gotta have on heels. So I feel the same way.
They like it, I love it.
The height don't matter.
Can't be with no short man, personally.
I mean, look, good things come in small packages. And like I said earlier, he may be short, but the wallet is fat, and there's probably other things on him that ain't short. Okay.
I don't even want to know.
Oh my goodness.
Let me take me a drink.
Oh my, you've took plenty, haven't you? You've had enough on Tipsy Talk.
I need to communicate with Don Julio about this because
he's going to see what he got to say. Right, she ain't complaining, so she ain't got nothing. She's still with him. Shoot, so leave her alone. They got I'm
4'5", so it don't take much to be taller than me. So I am in a good place to say that I don't want to deal with short men because I'm 5'4.5". So
height should be a minor thing when it comes to someone being a man. Exactly. And like I said, I'm only 5'1", so I don't have to worry about the height.
Nah, I like to look up and stuff. So
no matter who I'm with, I gotta look up. And quite frankly, my neck hurts. Okay? Quite look, Look, that's why I got no man now. I need to give my neck a break.
Not forget, she need a neck brace.
I neck brace, girl. No, I ain't trying to be called that. No, ma'am. No, thank you. But he's a good looking man. I ain't gonna take that from him. He's a good looking man. He's not bad to look at. He ain't ugly. And he ain't ugly. He ain't like he my type, but he's not ugly or anything. Worrying about height will keep you single. That's what I'm saying. Who's got time to worry about that? And see, I think that's like one of those things that females worry about and put a lot of emphasis on. You're gonna miss your blessing just because you don't want you thinking about height on a man. Like, who got time to think about that? It's height. Oh my goodness. When y'all in the bed, y'all the same daggone height.
I got time to think about it.
When y'all in the bed, y'all got the same height. Are you worried about his height when you in the bed? No, you are not. You worried about something.
I am.
How?
I don't want no short man.
What are you worried
about? No, ma'am.
You know what? This drink needs to be stronger. Messing with you today. You really worried about
I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all about how I feel about it.
I'm scared. Anywho, with them, you see that they have 2 children. He works a lot. He's a DJ. He works his tail off, actually. He even mentioned that he got 15 gigs back to back in a matter of a few days. And I'm like, how are you going to sleep? When do you sleep? You can't sleep with that many gigs, but that's a lot of money. And DJ Quick don't seem like he comes cheap. So I say, do your thing.
That's how I feel about it.
You know what I'm saying? I need to do some neck exercises. No, look, only neck exercises I know. I ain't even gonna.
I don't know how to take that.
I don't even know how to take that. I ain't even gonna say that.
I've been drinking too much tonight. I don't know how to take that advice.
It just might go the wrong way. I don't think I need to say that. We're gonna leave that one alone.
Leave Monique alone. She catching up on her shots. She catching up on her drinks.
Where is Monique? I know Monique got something to say. Shoot, what the hell? Oh, hold on, man. I made my sports bra a purse today. I don't find my debit card in my bra.
Don't you hate that? Don't you hate that? I be forgetting I don't put something in my shirt. But what is?
No, and then when you go to take it off, everything just flies everywhere. Lose it, goes under the bed. If you want some marble floor, it'll roll up under the table. I'm like, shit. Female problems, y'all. Female problems. What can I say? Oh well. So what else with them? It's not much else with them, but with Ashley and how she communicated with homegirls. So we'll get back to them. So then I guess we can talk about the great Irena and Jamie, who are just
love
awesome.
That blue.
Like, I love them to death. So, when the show first started being talked about, I started following them, and they are always on Instagram. They do a lot of TikToks. They, like even Irena said, they are TikTok famous, and they put a lot of their TikToks on their IG. And they know how to dress. They are
that blue, good. What I said, that blue is fly.
Man, they know how to dress. They know how to take it there. They are fashions. Okay, I can do nothing but fashion. What Monique say? I'm 5'1" and anything under 5'9" is too short for me. That's why I don't have a man to pick. Monique, shout out to the store girl because I'm 5'1". Okay,
Monique. Cheers, girl. I'm gonna be bad. I'm gonna be bad. Everybody in the chat because I didn't invite Naz, Monique, and KK. We gotta go.
How tall are you? I need to know that.
If he say 5, anything, he's 5.
Yes, you do that. Okay, you do that. See, you speak without speaking though. See, you know what I'm saying though.
And Yaron, if you say 5 anything, you're fired.
Well, shoot. Come on. Well, y'all know what? Y'all have them then. I'll take the 5 5s. That's more for me when it's time for me to get back out there. I'll take them.
You can have them.
As long as you taller than me. Because I know one thing. I'm already short. He 5'11". That's a good height, though. I ain't mad at you. That's
fired. Look, he said, I'm fired. You're fired.
No.
He's fired.
I didn't fire you. Only Nicole fired you. You still employed. You still employed over here. You still employed.
Fired.
Dang. Can he just get laid off? Can he just go home?
I'm going to holler at you on the financial side, though.
See, you ain't right. You're so wrong. But back to Irena and Jamie. So Irena's mom was the mama.
How do you say her name?
Irena, I believe. It's Irena.
Okay, I couldn't figure it out.
I know it took a minute for me too. That's why I haven't said it until I heard her say it. But mom has been living with them for 5 years now, and she loves it because she is such a blessing. She helps take care of their son Jason, who is visually impaired. And y'all can't tell me Jason is not a mix of Jamie and Al B. Sure. Because I'm looking at him and I see Al B. Sure and Jamie when I look out. He is I don't know, but he definitely Jamie's son for sure. But you look
I was going to say,
I see Al B. Sure.
I was just about to ask you, is it some tea we don't know? I was going to ask you.
See Al B. Sure right there. I swear I do. And of course, his son also right here, Lil Jamie. The fourth. Okay, so there's 4 of them. And he is very cute, but he also has a lot of trouble going on, in court right now and everything. And him and Jamie are a little bit estranged, I guess. It hasn't been the best between them lately. He wasn't even sure if he was going to show up to their anniversary. They just celebrated 26 years together here at this event. And he actually did show up, and this is them talking privately together. And, it was a really good moment. I really like seeing that moment between them, seeing 2 men being vulnerable to each other. You don't see that a lot, especially from Black men. And I thought that was so dope that they showcased that to us because they did not have to. You know what I'm saying? And I really respected them for that. Little Jamie admitted that he hasn't been, the best with him. He mentioned about, smoking weed, and he didn't think weed had that much of an impact on him. And he realized that it actually did. And, it takes a lot, especially weed heads. We don't like to admit if the weed takes over and, clouds our judgment, so to speak, or whatnot. But he admitted that, and I thought that was really nice. And I think that put Jamie in a place where he could be vulnerable and let him know, it's tough love, but I love you. His parents taught him that way. So that's how he knew how to teach him. What do you think
does
about
different things to different people? So I did like that he took accountability for what it does to him.
And that is hard. It is hard. And it took me a while to realize and see what it did for me. But I stopped for other reasons. And I haven't smoked since the January 1st. So I've been sober this whole time. And so I can say I see the difference in myself since I've stopped smoking. And I know one thing, I am the Duchess. So I know once I'm able to smoke again, I am. But I will never go back to how I was. Because I was like 3-4 in a day. You know what I'm saying?
And I can't, because being a singer, I can't do it. For one, it's never did anything for me. I feel like I have a high tolerance for stuff. Like I have a high tolerance for liquor. I have a high tolerance for pain. I know sometimes, like when I had my wisdom teeth taken out, I went to the doctor. They were like, I can't believe you didn't come sooner. Like I just have a high tolerance for things. So the greenery never really did anything for me. Like it just made me go to sleep or clean the house. So I mean, it was beneficial for me, but it never really did anything for me. So me being a singer, I never really did it on a regular. But my sister, she she hit the joint one time, and she was paranoid to the point I thought maybe I would have thought somebody laced it if I didn't hit it too.
Oh my!
Like she was like, I have a cat. It's gonna jump off the balcony. It's gonna die. Like weed really does different things to different people. So I think that it was dope that, no pun intended, I think it was dope that I think it was dope that he took accountability. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you see, that's all his father wanted, was you to take accountability and just make better choices. You know what I'm saying?
Monique said, I've been sober for green for 24 hours and just hit my guy like, bring me some now. Shout out to you for Monique, let me tell you something, baby. When the time comes when I am able to, let me tell you, it's about to be a party. I might just have to do a whole nother viral party, even though I can't do that on screen, but y'all will know every time y'all see my avatar, y'all know what I'm doing, okay?
I'm going to have my liquid greenery.
Y'all know what I'm doing. But until then, I got me a new best friend.
I'm going to have my liquid greenery for y'all.
This has been my new best friend since I stopped. And my cousin, shout out to my cousin Alicia, who put me onto this, which I need to call because we haven't had a session in a minute. And shout out to Ellen V, who put me onto the Dole's strawberry lemonade. She had me messed up the other day on Ma's live. I was something special on that live. Yes, I was.
If y'all haven't seen it, watch it back.
I was in rare form, y'all. I usually don't drink like that on live, but I had so much fun, though.
If I ever get bored, that's going to be one of the first lives I rewatch. If I ever have time, because, you know, we do 1,000 things a day. When I ever get a little time, I'm going to rewatch that back.
Ron is sober for 1 year and 3 weeks. Wow. 4 to 5. See? That's how it be. But in my defense, though, I've never been one of those who rolled a whole entire one, though. I used to do bloints, what I call them. Blunt wrapper, but with joint paper. I mean, joint size, but with blunt paper. Because I don't like the papers. I don't know why. I just don't. But so I would just tear down the blunt sideways, rip it off at the tip a little bit. At the tip. That's what she said. And then I roll it into my thing. But it was never a whole
This conversation has took a quick left turn.
I know, right? Where is we at right now?
Lord, get back to DC because she done took us.
Yes, we talked about all of them though. We got to get to Carlos.
She said, put a pause on DC. We're going to the dispensary.
See, y'all can tell I missed my greenery. Look at what happened. Y'all got see, I am self-nicknamed, of course, the Duchess. The Duchess has missed her time. Okay, what I'm saying? I have missed it. Oh, thank you very much for actually put one in the air. Yes, please, Monique. I fucked with you on that. I cut my 6.5 so I can't roll a half. I know that's right.
Monique, we're just getting closer every day.
So we still talking about it, kind of.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Monique, we're getting closer every day as the days go on. We're getting closer and closer. Where you from, Monique? That's what I want to know.
Where is the Monique King from? Monique King, you related to Carlos King? No, I just or no, y'all ancestors just had the same massa. Oh. Anyways. Oklahoma, AKLAHOAA, Oklahoma is okay. Okay. That's what's up. Oklahoma.
I'm gonna have to ride out. I don't know if they're gonna like me. I don't know if they're gonna like me in Oklahoma.
You know what your problem is? You don't think nobody like you. That you got a complex.
They
You
hate
need to work
me.
on that,
They
girl.
hate my guts.
You got a complex you need to work on. My sister be telling me I got a complex of other things, but you got a complex on that. You need to work on that. How about that?
Look,
Okay.
I am the motivational speaker. I just make sure everybody else is okay.
You might be, I don't know. Carlos was from the right. Me too. I'm like, I need him to come visit. I need to roll myself up 3 hours to Detroit and holler at him because I got some things to talk
I know
about.
he was from there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a couple of us from Michigan. Like we shot. I didn't know Gut. This is so sidetracked, but Gutta K from Bad Boys is from Flint, Michigan. And I'm like, people in Michigan is a trip. I see when we get out
because
here.
we are going to talk about that too, right? After we talk about this,
We sure. I haven't watched it yet for today.
Oh, you haven't watched the?
I watched last week, but a new episode came on tonight because it's Sunday.
No, the Nightcap with Carlos King.
Oh, we're gonna get to Nightcap, yeah. Okay. Definitely. I don't took notes.
I'll save it for then.
Yes, baby. Yes. So
I'll save it for
anyway,
then.
back to the show. So we also got to have, where is she? Our peek at Miss Winter. Woo! Now Miss Winter.
Why did that look like Arian over there to the left?
Oh, I don't know if that's a compliment to her or not, but nah, that looks like it could be Arian Big Sis.
Yeah. Wow.
They might be related. You know, they could be related. You never know.
Well, you know, Arian is from my state. She's from Dayton.
Oh, is she? Okay. I never knew where she was from.
Yeah.
But yes, Miss Winter, she came and she had just about everybody's mouth on the floor because when she gave her speech, I was not ready for that. Cause she came with all of it. I'm like, okay, honey. When Monique first said she has a story that'll, you know, what she say, make you see her different or something along those lines, she absolutely did. Cause I wasn't
ready for that hairstyle.
Okay, she could have eased into it. I don't know if it was her delivery of how she gave us the story, but she gave us story time.
All of the above, and I wasn't ready for that hairstyle.
No,
I didn't sweat my curls out.
Head, you know what I'm saying?
No, but it's different. It's different. Like, because I'm a cosmetologist, so you know I've had my fair share of the shave, and I've sweated my curls out. So I'm pushing it right here, talking about it, but I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. She came in with it. So she told us the story of her life and how her ex-husband, she is married twice. She's still married, but I guess even the second marriage isn't quite from where isn't quite where it's supposed to be. Okay, Ryan, you got, see, that's what's up. Have my peoples call your peoples. But she gave the whole story of her first husband and how she divorced him. She found out that he had a baby, and then she found out he had another baby. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what else is next? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, you telling us this, a whole room of people you don't know like that. All your business, like, what do you tell people in secrecy about you, honey? Tell it, because I was ready to.
You know how I feel about that. So I feel like that because I've been through a lot, right? Mm-hmm. And my thing is, with where I know that I need to move to, I know transparency is the only way. You'll never be able to hold anything over my head. You'll never be able to make me feel a certain way about anything that I've been through because I've learned from it, and who I am today is not who I was yesterday. That's just my motto. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that devil's advocate. I'm not sure how I feel about her yet. But for right now, I feel like she's sharing with us so that somebody can't come and jab her. It's like she's already gave her. she's already given her skeletons. So it's like, girl, we already talked about that.
You can't put my business. I'm gonna put my business out there before you put my business out there, type of thing. I get that.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I'm not even gonna front. I don't want to say whether I like her yet or not, because there's a lot of people I liked at first where I ended up liking, you know, mid-season or at the end and being a cheerleader for them. Dina, aka Christina's in the building. Okay, what I'm saying? And so I don't even want to say. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I said Confessions got me drunk, sis.
No, I didn't. She was drunk when she got here. But Dina, how long you gonna be up? Because it's been a while since we had our session.
Yes.
Okay. But
I love them. I get to be the bad little sister with them. So
you know, the youngest one is always the one that the oldest two look at like.
I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm the middle
child. I'm the middle child. But I'm the middle child in real life with my real life siblings, so I does the middle just fine. I like to be in the middle. But
we need you. We need you because we be needing that voice of reason sometimes.
You know, yes. You know what, Dina? You would have been a great guest at the locker room today, because I know you got stories for days. You know you got to be a guest. So, anywho, back to, yes, if y'all haven't checked out the locker room, it is with me, E. Nicole, Yaron Israel, who is in the chat, and also Alex. We had our first show today. It was amazing. We will be back in 2 weeks on Sunday, because it is every other Sunday. So, hopefully my time doesn't change with my new schedule when I start my new job, and it'll still be this every other Sunday consecutively like it is. But if y'all haven't checked it out, please make sure y'all go check it out, because it was quite an episode, I must say.
And we missed you today at Tipsy Talk. And
yes, I was there. Yes,
you know what? And Dina would have been good for that too.
I'm mad at Mod.
Oh yeah, yes.
I'm mad at
Mod.
Sister fell asleep on me.
We miss our sister.
But we're gonna reschedule. We still have our monetized party. But like 7 minutes after I deleted the broadcast, she gonna finally text me, talk about she fell asleep.
Oh.
But I already knew she fell asleep. But Maud be going hard, so I'ma forgive her. But not until
we're booked and busy around here. That's the way to be.
Yeah, but she knew this party was coming. I was just gonna because I was gonna have the party all by myself. But I'm like, no, let me be sweet and include Mod. I did it for her.
I was trying to be a good little sister,
but I love Mod, so I forgive her already. And we're gonna get crunk one of these days. Maybe Thursday. It's my next day off.
Official congratulations to monetization, though. Everybody put your bottles in the air for my big sister. Confession.
Hold on. You gonna say that and I already need a refill. Can I get a
refill? See,
I
felt it. I felt it. I want to give an official.
Low.
I want to give an official congratulations to my big sister Confessions and our other sister in her absence, Mod Afro Mama, on that monetization.
The undisputed African queen.
Yes. And me and Dina are right on y'all asses.
Put them up for the undisputed African queen who is not here.
Yes.
Our beautiful sister. So anyway.
Woo.
So Irena and Jamie are just everything. I can't wait to see what comes. But also back to Winter. Okay, so Winter. She looks like her and Ashley are going to be going through some things. Because she has came for Quick, DJ Quick, twice in one episode. Yo, that's twice in one episode. That's a little bit. Now, I don't know why. Maybe it's something that we are going to learn as the season goes. But there is definitely a reason why she coming for Quick. Out of all three husbands, she just meeting Ashley, so it seemed like she know more about Quick than she do about Ashley. Like she knew about Quick before she even met Ashley, and I don't know how she knew about Quick before she met Ashley. So what is that all about? I wonder. What do you think it could be?
She has some going on.
No, Monique. No, you ain't. No. Mine missed the monetized facial party. She missed it. She is the reason. I had it all set up and everything. She didn't answer. I said cancel it. And we just gonna reschedule. I'm gonna see how Thursday is. And hopefully we can get it together. So no, you haven't missed it yet. So it is still coming.
Yes.
So there you have it. But why do you think she is coming for Quick like this? What could be her reason?
It gives me the grass looking a little green over there, and I'm upset about it, T.
Oh?
Because
jealousy?
When you're going through something, the grass always looks greener, but you don't really know what's going on in that yard.
Oh, well, Monique seems to know. Jeez. Wow.
And that's exactly where I was headed there. I was trying to be nice.
Do tell what you know, Monique, as Nicole gets there, because I am intrigued. Look, I need to see the inside track what's going on in WC streets.
I mean, we see the previews for next week, which is the whole, well, because I cheated. Well, I told you that. Well, you knew I cheated. Like, what type of conversation is that to have in front of the company?
For real.
So, who knows what then really happened with Mr. Silva?
Yeah, that's
and we already know he got bones in that closet.
Deep. He looked like I hate to say somebody looked like a type of anything, because that's judging a book by its cover, and that's very shallow, and that says something about my character.
But it's not judging him, because we really know that he's been getting around. That's just a known fact.
Yeah, but still, I hate to put that type of something on somebody. But
look, confessions. He has confessed that he has gotten around. Okay.
Okay, he has confessed. Okay, got it. So I wonder if maybe perhaps Winter knows about these things. Or maybe she knows somebody that may have been with him or something in the past. I don't know.
Or was she one of them things?
At least DJ Envy tried to keep his affairs hush hush. It was just disrespectful. Oh my goodness.
Or was she one of them things?
This is what DJs do?
Yes.
Is that a known thing?
Girl, I'm not even going to say that, because this is not the show for that. However, being that I am an artist, that's just what comes with the title. Like, you think that just artists have groupies? No, DJs have major groupies too. Major groupies. Hell, allegedly, Wendy Williams was DJ Booth groupie.
I heard. That is true.
Because the DJs are there putting the party on for the people. So he is a celebrity in his own right.
I guess so. I guess you're right. Especially when you're a known DJ. Mm-hmm. That's clout. That's notoriety.
You with him, you getting in the party because he is conducting the party.
Right. So yeah, I guess that's VIP right there. But dang, obviously a lot of these women don't care about his shortness, obviously, because he obviously doing his thing. Oh, let's not regurgitate.
I can't. He has 2 strikes for me. Well,
What?
3.
Being short
3.
and being a cheater?
He's short, he's light skinned, and he's married.
And I've always been the one to say I'm not a fan of light skinned men, but now that I look at my roster, I have had my share of light skinned men. I have a type, and and it's dark skinned, bald, or with locks with a chiseled,
You
very
see your
nice
background?
But I have had my share. My last dude was light skinned.
You see your background?
Yes.
And my background?
Yes.
If he ain't that black, I don't want him.
Okay.
Listen, this is my motto. My motto is, if you're not darker than me, you're not a starter to me.
Okay.
You're going to be on that bench.
Okay. I heard that. And I ain't mad at that. On that note.
Yes.
She said what she said, y'all. Do you understand that? She said what she said. So, yes. So this entire cast I am liking. It is refreshing. And I don't know, it's just because of where Huntsville has gone. And I hate to compare the two, but it's the franchise together. So you have no choice really but to compare the two. It's Love and Marriage Huntsville, Love and Marriage DC. Now, like I said before, Love and Marriage DC, they started out more about what they could contribute to the community, about real estate, and that's where it was going. But as soon as Mel and Martell divorced and got on their little situation, it became about them.
We was hoodwinked.
Yeah, and everyone else was going to the back burner. What did you say? All of the above.
We thought we was gonna watch This Old House, and now we're watching This Old Maid.
Oh, okay. And yes, though. So it is very refreshing to see real couples being vulnerable. Like the men on Huntsville are not this vulnerable at all. Period. Nothing whatsoever.
Yeah, because on one hand, we got, what is his name? I'm sorry. I know it, but Monique's husband?
Chris.
Chris and Monique are actively going to seek somebody to talk to. Marcel was like, oh, I didn't know this was therapy. Or I wouldn't have came. It's like, come on, we know marriage is a relationship.
Yes.
You don't have ups and downs. You have to work at it. And I know this is off topic. However, you did promise me that we can review it. I'm not going to talk about it on the air, but just 1 second. On Marriage Boot Camp, he said something the other day that struck me. And he was like, marriage is, when you're married, you go through a number of marriages. Like he was talking to Lyrica A1. He was like, y'all are on your second marriage. And I was like, you know what? That's so true. Because you grow as people, that means your marriage changes.
Exactly.
So you have to work with each other to maintain that partnership. So I think that it's dope that Monique and Chris are actually going to do that. I hope that it works out for them because I think they're so cute together.
They are.
And so it makes it even worse because, last night we just were speaking about Marcel and how he is, and we've grown to love the asshole in him. But when you see a marriage over here that's going through something and they're actively working through it and going through therapy, it makes you look back on that and be like, oh, well, damn, maybe I do feel a little sorry for Tisha.
Yeah, when you see it through a different lens and you see something else through the same lens, you do have a different perspective. You get so immune. Like I said, I was more shocked. I'm not even shocked by Marcel anymore and his antics. I'm more shocked that I'm not shocked.
Right.
And that's not good. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That is not a good feeling. That is not a
Because
good
now I
vibe.
feel like he's a homie, and I don't care about what Tisha feel no more. Because I know
Yeah.
Marcel gonna make me laugh.
I'm like them. I need a receipt because y'all killing me. I need a receipt. I don't believe it if there ain't a receipt. I'm with him now. Like, and he already said, you ain't gonna catch no receipts on me.
He said never. He said you could never.
Never. In the words of the mod. Never.
Oh, he said that. He said that. He said that. So it's like, on one hand, are you saying that because you know you didn't? But we know that you're saying that because you know that's gonna push people buttons. But it's like it's a catch-22 because with Marcel, you never know.
Yes, it's always putting something in your head. It's kind of like if you can have the jury. It's kind of like if you can have one juror that believes you, you're off.
Cole. Oh,
that's
Cole ass nigga.
Just one juror, and it's all good. Just
you remember that episode of Martin when Cole kept everybody in there because he kept on being the one juror that wouldn't agree with everybody else?
I think that was actually like one of the last 2 episodes I've seen. Yes, that is so true. It only takes one person for you to make them believe you, and you good. And that's what it is, because Marcel has his own team out here basically, because you have so many people that don't like Tisha, and now they feel like, well, forget you. I'm gonna be over here with your husband because
you're doing nothing.
You deserve to get played.
Listen, she's doing nothing but making his dating pool. If y'all do break up, they're going to be lined up. Whether you take all he has or nothing.
I feel Tisha will have them DMs a lot too. But if anything, Tisha's at the point where she is lining all her ducks up in a row. But and they even showed a playback last night of her saying, you know, I can get all my shit together, lined up in a row to leave you. And that could be the case. And I hope if he really is cheating, that is what happens. Because that would be real. Let's be real. She would get all my kudos, and she did. She is a smart woman.
Let's be real. Confession of a reality queen. Let's talk about reality for a moment. even though it shouldn't be like this, reality is if the right woman get with Marcel, he probably wouldn't have to pay a dime because these women out here paying.
Yeah.
These women are out here paying. So even though I wouldn't be the woman that's paying, there's women out here paying. That is just the reality.
And so it is.
Good thing for getting your ducks in a row. But it just is what it is with society. It's sad to say this, but it's just facts. He don't have to get his ducks in a row because you lining him up to be desirable because you so worried about somebody else getting at him. Now they wondering, well, why she want him all to herself? Why is she dealing with all this?
Her husband, she should. It
must be amazing. It must be amazing because she dealing with all this. So you just lining them up for him.
But that goes back to earlier at the locker room. We talked about this in the locker room earlier.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Remember?
It's crazy.
Like I said, there are women who are full circle. And there are women who are like me who will be like, I don't want no community D. You are for the streets. Nobody wants no dirty D.
And it's some women that's cool with for the streets because, and I'm sorry, Arian, we got to bring you in this. And some women who want the for the streets because she don't have to do all the responsibilities of the wife.
But you see where she is at now.
They will learn that
all to herself.
They're gonna learn that
after she sees the work it takes for this man.
They're not gonna learn that till after all the party nights.
But see, if you smart enough,
they're not smart.
That's the problem. You have got to be smart
Yes.
out here.
Yes.
You
That's their
have got to
problem.
be smart out here, or you're going to end up with a Tinder swindler type of dude, okay? And it's very easy. You know, men know the tricks just about what they need to do. Like Alex said earlier in the locker room, you learn and see from the experience of the men that you hang around that are older than you in your family. You pick up on that. You learn from that. And what are the women learning from? We're learning from the women who are being swindled by these men and by like Alex and his people.
And
That's
not
the
only
whole
that,
thing.
it works both ways too. Because remember, I was saying how I'm raised from wives. So my friends that are females, they will always tell me that I treat my boyfriends like husbands. I don't know any other way. I was
And,
raised by wives, but really you're not supposed to treat your boyfriend like a husband. But
right,
that's all I know is to
right.
be a wife.
And see, and
Cook
I don't
food
understand
and
where
have
I
sex and shut up.
because I feel I do the same
I
way
don't do
because
that.
I'm just like you. When I'm in a relationship, I, give my all to my man. Like I put him not first, but basically side by side with me. And I lose myself. And that's why at this point, I don't want to be in a relationship because I'm trying to do my thing. And I know that that will just be a distraction for me that I don't
I
need.
call it a distraction.
Distraction? Woo! I like that.
I
Distraction.
call it a
That's exactly
distraction.
what it is. It is. Well, see, I didn't even see. Yeah, it's it. Yep, that's what it be. And so I don't even want to even put myself in that predicament to be with somebody because it's just what
Yeah,
Monique
I
just
don't.
said. Same. I
Yeah,
don't know how to treat a boyfriend like and exactly. And don't you know what? And I gotta say, us type of women right there like that, we are the best type of women, but we get shitted on the most.
yeah.
The
And
most.
and what do I always tell you, Confessions? I tell you, these men like getting treated like SHIT because whenever I'm mean to a man, I get whatever I want. I'm happy and we're good. But soon as I try to be nice, my kindness is taken for weakness.
And see, and I don't like that. I want to be able to be me if I want to be with you.
Exactly.
Don't make me act something like I'm not even.
Yeah. I want to
You know
know.
what I'm saying? Don't make like for instance, I was with this one man. He was my friend before we even got together, and it was like I was before I got with him. I was the mushy type, like romance and all of that. But as soon as I got with him in the way that he was, and I felt that I had to be with him, once I got done being with him, I looked at men who wanted to treat me nice for romance, like, that's corny. And I'm like, wait a minute, I used to love that. I used to be that girl. And now that's not even what I want. I look at it like corniness. And that's when I'm like, you got to be careful who you are with and how you are in that relationship because you could change yourself completely for a man and not even realize it. And once I
Yes.
did, I was like disgusted with myself.
It's so many times we say what we'll never do. I would never do that. I would never do that. You don't know what you're going to do until you really feel like you love somebody because love, like the saying, love can make you do some stupid ish. Like that is absolutely true.
It is. And it will. And that is the whole entire problem.
Yes.
Like you don't know what you're really about to get into, how you're really about to act. But in order to keep this man that you and it wasn't only that, because like I said, we were friends before we became lovers. But I always had a crush on him. You know what I'm saying? I always had a crush on him before we became lovers. And then once I did, I was like, oh, I finally got him. He never even knew I had a crush on him actually until he asked, did we want to try being more? Then I was like, oh yes, I'm so happy because I used to have a crush on you. I just let it all out, and that was wrong. I should have never had done that. That's where I messed up. So he felt like he already had me. So that's why you learn from every relationship if you look at it right. Don't ever be, upset that something didn't work. Because as long as you learn from it, you've grown. And I had to learn that. And so it's just like it is. Sometimes you damned if you do, and you damned if you don't. And that's just what it is. But let's get on to the man of it all, Mr. Carlos King. This nightcap, baby.
First, can we just talk about the set?
The set was everything. I don't know where
royalty
of the set. I am yes.
It gave me royalty. Carlos King.
The throne, the set, the bar, the chalice, and I'm so mad. My chalice is supposed to be here. I ordered a chalice to drink out of, but it won't be here till June 24th. I didn't even look at the time it will come. That damn Amazon. Hopefully it'll come before then. But he had the chalices up. Amazon. Carlos, I feel you. Well, yes. Well, goblet, chalice, both of them same thing. But I ordered me one. I want it to be different instead of the wine glass. But he had the whole entire set decked out. It was supreme. I enjoyed this show. Now, he had Monique. What'd I do? Demita, what'd I do?
Don't do Amazon like that.
What'd I do? Demita, what'd I do? Demita, what did I do? But anywho, so oh my God, I'm tipsy because I'm getting hot.
Because you just came from tipsy talk, honey.
Man, that tipsy talk was off the chain. Was off the chain. And I'm mad. I should have just hit the link and came in, but I was trying to set up for this. Mad! Mad! I'm so mad. What he said, I only got through 10 minutes of nightcap, but I cannot wait to finish jail. Yes, okay, Monique. So you're gonna get through it with us right now, boo. Okay. So he had Monique Samuels and Melody Ho. Oops, I'm sorry, Melody Shari.
You gotta say her name like he said Melody.
She show checked him when she said Melody Ho. So Melody is completely trying to
Melody
Ho. But I'm wondering, is she going to change her name? You know, sure okay, we'll call you Melody Shari, but on paper, honey,
I'm sure she will. I'm sure she will.
So I'm wondering if she's in the process of that. I know she can't wait, and I can't wait to see that she's finally done that.
Soon as she do, she gonna show us them papers, honey.
Oh, honey, that's the first thing. She gonna show up before she even get out the corridors, if that's where she gotta be, or get it in the mail. Shoot, that's the first thing she gonna do. But good for her when she finally does. And I'm sure she is ready to not have that to her. But people still gonna call her Melody Hope. That's the whole thing. You know, people gonna do that. And that's the thing. When you know, in the limelight, you famous, people gonna still call you by the name that you had.
Don't mean you gotta answer. You know me. You know me. I'll ignore real quick.
Child, I swear to goodness, I would too. I'm going to change my name, actually. I kept saying I was going to change my last name because that's my slave name. You know, I'm not really a hall. That's the name. I want to have, you know, a different name. I want to drop my slave name. I honestly do. There's a man like
Confessions X.
And you know what's funny about when you say confessions? Okay, I'm known for confessions. I don't really like people to know my real name out in these streets. Mm-hmm. I don't want people to know my real name. A lot of people will ask me, what's my real name? I don't like to tell it. And
don't worry about it.
Feel comfortable. I will not tell you my real name. I will not tell it. Most people will know if I send them a Cash App, because that's what it is. Like, some people know if I have something to Cash App or whatever.
Girl, you better make you a new Cash App.
I'm about to change.
I got a Cash App for every business I own.
I'm about to change it. So there's like a few people who know it. Like, the last person who asked me my real name was Tina from Love and Marriage Potomac /DMV. And I told her it, but that was because I ended up sending her a cash app because I bought some sea moss from her. And so that's the only reason why
Oh,
she
I
ended
need
up.
some. Side note, I need some.
You need some? Go to Tina. Tina got. I got me some pineapple sea moss from her.
I'm gonna need some.
And she got a couple of things. Everybody, if y'all need some sea moss, Tina will get you right. Tina got you. And it comes in the cutest little flower baggie and the cute little fruffle things that holds the baggie in place inside the box. Comes with this cute, a big card, a cute card. Like, get it. Tina at Tina Butte Show on IG. And she also has a YouTube that's called The Walk Away Queen on YouTube. You can see her on that. If y'all don't follow her, please follow her. But yeah, that's a whole nother thing. A whole entire I wanted to do a live about that. Her whole entire Paul and her thing. Lord Jesus Christ. But that's a whole nother thing. Hold on, what's the music? I bet Tori know it. What that mean? Look, you bring up Tori. What that mean?
Zamita is pew 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 right now.
I was going to ask your cash app. You don't have the SS by your name on my page for Super Chat phone. See, that's the thing. I just got monetized and I got to set up my whole thing. And I will say this. I'm glad Mod didn't show up, because how am I come to a monetized party and I don't even have it set up for me to collect cash? You know what I'm saying? So I am going to set that up so I can start getting my cash apps and my super chats and all of that jazz or whatever. I just need Mama Love, aka Kamisha Reviews, to help me set that up so I can get that popping, and she's going to help. But shout out to Kamisha Reviews crew, because we up in this piece. Shout out to Mama Love. She probably sleeping right now, or she might be at work by now already. But no, because it's Sunday. She might still be sleeping, just something. I don't know. It don't matter. But shout out to Mama Love. And yeah, so I'm going to get all that together. I used to have a thing for my Cash App up here, but I think I erased it by now. I used to have it, but yeah, I don't know more. But I'll put it up again once in a while. But like I said, I want to get my thing going for super chats and stuff, so y'all can at least, buy a super chat and all that. And I don't know why they taking so long to monetize me on IG. Oh yeah, y'all. So I just reached 20K. 20K on IG also. So I would have been celebrating 2 things tonight. So yes, I still just got my IG popping for 20K, y'all.
Hey,
Miss Mijo, he better not know it. What does that mean?
She talking about Tori, and he do know it.
About Tori, I know, but I'm trying to figure out exactly what. He better not know what.
Your name.
That's what I was thinking. I saw mine was hers. Whatever you're ready, I got you. Oh, dang, mine on it. Shoot, that means I'm behind. What is going on? What does Tori know? I'm gonna need you to be specific about that, Mr. Vita Joe. What that mean?
Your name.
You know what? Tori doesn't know my real name.
What? I don't believe you.
As much as we talk, Tori does not know my real name.
What?
No. He might. I don't know if I told him or not.
Yeah, but he know your name. If you gotta say he might, you know your name.
I've ever told him, and I don't think he's ever asked.
He said, "What's your name, girl?" You say,
I don't think. I'm a DM tonight, and I'm gonna ask him. Did I ever tell you my real name? Yes. Yeah. No. To me, that he don't know my name.
She's trying to play.
He knows my name. I honestly don't, and it's weird because I've talked to him more than any cast member of Ready to Love history. I talk to him all the time, but I don't think he knows my name. Nicole is on it. Nicole be on everything. Nicole wastes no time.
That's why it's called hashtag.
I can't throw. What the hell?
On everything.
And that's on hashtag everything. I know that's right. But yeah, Tori does not know my name. Not my real one. Like I said, I like being discreet. Like, look, as long as he knows Confessions, I've been called Confessions.
He call you baby, baby.
And I have my real name.
Do he call you baby, baby, baby?
No.
Because you don't know my name.
No, he do not. That is my boy.
Baby, baby.
That is my boy. Ain't nothing up between us. But I ain't his type. I ain't got no booty.
I'm just messing with Confessions. I'm just messing.
I ain't his type. You know what? This is so off subject, and I'm mad we've got, but we about to get more into Carlos Key Nightcap. But y'all know, Tori said he's a booty man. Can someone show me the booty on Sabrina, please?
Where was it?
Can anybody show me the booty on Sabrina? Anybody? No?
I need booty on Sabrina for 5,000, Alex. Is he still here? I need it for 5,000, Alex.
Because I don't see no booty on Sabrina, and he talk about he like booty. So something's not, the math ain't math.
It wasn't her booty, it was her beauty.
It ain't your booty, it's your beauty. Sabrina's booty is in her imagination, and his. Monique, ain't that the truth? Because I thought about that. I almost wanted to bring that up in the interview, but I knew that would be disrespectful. It showed how much of a I really could be, and I don't want to expose the bit that I am, but inside my head, I'm like, where's the booty on Sabrina? Like, pin the tail on the donkey. You can't. Just saying. You cannot. Who is you up there texting? I ain't even gonna ask. All right, look what you say. What you say? Huh? Dead giveaway. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her, y'all. Look at her. Look at her.
I felt like I was back in high school again, texting under the desk.
Giving you that high school girl feeling. You know what? Let me pour another drink. Everybody, I need y'all to pour another drink because she over here on some other talking about rubbing it. Yes, I am messing with you. I am so messing with you.
That's okay. Right back ain't cheating. I ain't mad. I do want to say something to you though.
What?
Because earlier on our live with Kamisha, shouts out to Kamisha Reviews. We had a lovely panel. You know, we do the Love and Marriage DC panel on Sundays at it's 12:30,
11:30 that area. I was late because you started early.
Yeah, I was a little late too. But I was there when y'all said y'all wasn't here for Melody's dress. It was cute with her standing up. I do say that it looked funny as she's sitting down because you don't know what it looks like. But standing up, her dress was cute. She had the single lady dress on. She had the get 'em girl dress on.
But I'm not a fan of sheer, too much sheer. I like the sheer. I just wish it was shorter, I think. That's all I was thinking about. It should have been a little bit shorter.
He's talking about put a ring on it.
I see you back. I just finished put a ring on it. Yes. Shorty got me here. Shorty is a freaking mess. I will tell you. Whoop, whoop. Commission reviews. You know the business. Thank you. I knew she started early. She told me she started late. See, I'm not. I knew it. Look, before I even went to sleep, I'm like, okay, let me look at the time.
I was a little late. I had a prayer engagement.
Let me make sure I'm up because I have to. Because y'all know I'm a night owl. I don't go to bed till 6 o'clock in the morning. I be up, y'all. So if y'all ever up, DM me. I be bored. I be up.
No, because we're gonna be on the late dish. Y'all need to come over to the late dish.
Yes, we do. And I'm mad at us. We still ain't started on the coldest winter ever. Oh yeah, we said we were gonna wait to see what my schedule was like, and then we was gonna start. Okay, I ain't gotta be mad at this.
Time adult version is
gonna start the late dish doing. We're going to be reviewing books. What we calling it?
Story time, the adult version.
Story time, adult version.
No, I'm lying. That's the Don Julio. It's bedtime stories.
Bedtime stories. Version. And we are starting with the coldest winter ever. And if y'all don't know what that is, I ain't even going to explain no further. Y'all need to Google it and get on that because y'all ain't my people and y'all don't deserve to be there if y'all don't even know. Anyway.
Come have bedtime stories with us.
Yes. But we're starting with the coldest winter ever. We're going to be going into some other things. We just got to wait to see what the schedule of mine is going to be like so we know where to take it from here. I feel like I need to grab my goddamn what you call it?
But it's basically like a fun grown book club.
Yeah. But she definitely started early. She did not start late. Because I looked at the time. I set my alarm to wake up because I was up too late. I wasn't supposed to be, but I was. But still, I woke up and she had already started like 10 minutes ago. I'm like, wait a minute. What? So I had to hurry up, take my rollers out my hair, brush my teeth, put on something, and get to my laptop. So I was like 10 minutes late behind. But I came. I was there. But she started early. I ain't going to say nothing to Mama Love about it. She started early. But we love her. So back to Carlos King. So first of all, his suit and his dog was just the cutest thing ever. Okay? That was everything. And you're saying, I'm with that. I am an avid reader and wants to be a part of this. Come on home. Yes. When we started, we will let you know. Coldest winter ever. Nicole is going to download the book on ebook or whatever. So we are going to listen to it on the show and we may pause, talk about it on different parts or whatever. So it's going to be definitely be some different. So y'all definitely want to tune in and we will be sending out flyers and all that stuff when we actually start this thing. And we'll probably have a better understanding of when we will next week, sometime next week after I start my new job on the 23rd. So stay tuned for that, y'all. Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. I said, LOL, my YouTube. See? That's what I'm saying. That is what I am saying. Exactly. That is exactly what I'm saying. Because I used to get confused because I'm Eastern time and Mama Love is Central time, right? So when she posts, the upcoming, it would show what is happening in Central time. So I'm like, oh, snap. So I used to be waiting an hour early to get on the panel when I first started the panel until I realized she's an hour behind me. Do y'all know how mad I am without that? That's a whole hour of sleep I just missed out on. And I love my sleep, y'all. I love my sleep. I love my sleep. And I used to have to wake up a whole entire hour early for no reason. Now I'm just sitting there like, duh, waiting. I could have done something with my time. I could have. But my big ass probably just ate something or something and waited for it. I used to smoke, but now I don't. I can't.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was having a moment. I didn't heard. Really gone.
I heard you, but I had got pulled away, but I heard.
Okay, I'm gonna ask if it wasn't Tommy, then who? See, you know I'm gonna put you on Front Street, but you know I'm gonna ask you after this live, and I already probably know who, so whatever. Anywho. So on the nightcap with Carlos King, honey. First of all, his suit, like I said, was everything. His dog is so cute, and I'm not even a dog lover like that. I really
Let's
don't
just talk about how Bravo is over there kicking themselves in the ass.
Oh,
right
they once again, the word is regurgitating. They is regurgitating right now.
That's they saw because they had them and they didn't appreciate them. Didn't give him the respect that he deserved.
His flowers he deserves.
Yeah, he was over there really making it happen for them. He really put them on the map for real. Wasn't nobody watching Bravo?
First of all, the most iconic scenes in all of these Housewife franchise, he did. For instance, Real Housewives of New Jersey. The whole, are you freaking kidding me? When Teresa flipped the table on Real Housewives of New Jersey, that was all him. If it wasn't for him, that iconic moment never would have happened, and she probably would have never had her last daughter that she had, because Juicy Joe went home and did extra special thanks to her after that night, because that was a turn on to him, okay? And that was all because of freaking Carlos the King. He did that. That was all him, okay? So put some respect on his name. Put some respect on his throne, because he is the king. Do you hear me? So his set was everything. His suit was everything. His dog was everything. His crown was everything. And he had Monique Samuels and Melody Hodom. And he asked them questions. He had this girl standing up in their heels, their stilettos, or whatever that they had on. He had them standing up 2 different times. One time at the little bar table, and then he made them stand up for the little court thing that he did. You know, they respect him a lot. I need to know his true role in the Candy Phaedra Portia situation before I can determine if Bravo did him dirty. But I think they did.
They definitely did him dirty aside from that. They did him dirty aside from that. He was doing all the work, and Andy got to be the front cute queen. Period.
But I keep forgetting about that whole debacle. That was a debacle. But who knows if he was even deteriorated upon that from what he learned from it. He might have just put forefront of it. You know, whatever.
But we gotta be real. But we gotta be real though. But we gotta be real though. We watched it. Like, people wanna have the edit be their saving grace. Edit can only give what you gave. It can rearrange it, yes. It can put it out of order, yes. But if you gave it, you gave it. You signed the contract. If you didn't read it, that's on you too. But Phaedra said that stuff. We heard her say it.
And she admitted it to it at some point. She couldn't really hold away from it. That's true. I didn't even know he worked with New Jersey. Wow, he definitely should have been the face of the franchise. And that's what I'm saying. They want to put the YT people in the front while our people are in the back. And they don't want to give us our flowers, just like it's always been. It's been us, but they want to put a YT face on it all the freaking time. And they never want to give us our respect. They never want to give us our flowers. And so he's like, frick it. I'm going to go make my own garden on y'all. And that's what he did. He went and made his whole garden, and now it is flourishing. He is watering it to perfection. It's getting the sunlight that it needs, and it is doing its thing. So they can't do nothing but be mad at themselves because they did what they did, and they should have gave him respect, his flowers, and put some respect on his name, and they didn't. And that is why he left and went and did his own thing. Because if they treated him right there, he would still be there.
So he is the one that got away.
The one that got away. Lick it up, baby. Lick it up. If y'all don't know where that's from, I don't know if we could be friends. You know where that's from?
I don't know where that's from.
Oh, since you a little bit young. So I don't know if anyone has. It's an old movie. And I don't know how many YT movies you watch, sis, because I know you don't like. But it's a YT movie. It is called Heathers.
I just watched that.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I just watched it. With Winona Ryder, right?
And Christian Slater.
I just watched it. I literally just watched it.
So you remember when one of the Heathers was talking stuff, and Winona Ryder's like, "Lick it up, baby, lick it up."
That's crazy because you know I don't watch those type of movies, but I did literally just watch that on
That
Peacock.
is my movie.
I think I watched it on Peacock.
That is my movie. I like to do a review on that movie.
We can do it because that was.
We could start off. You know what? Let me stop.
That was like the first version of Mean Girls, right?
So what?
That was like the first. That was like the first version of the Mean Girls movie.
Yes, I think that's probably where Mean Girls got it from.
Yeah, they don't do nothing but remix stuff over and over again.
Right. I know I want to start a new project, but we could redo old movies. I'm trying to get Sheila to redo the Sons of Anarchy with me, because that's my favorite movie, that favorite show ever in my whole entire existence of my life. But anyway, the one who got away will never go back. I don't know what that quote is from either. Yes, it is from Heathers. It is a 1980s movie.
Yeah, he's never going back.
Winona Ryder and Christian Slater. The plot of the movie is Winona Ryder is an outcast who comes into a group of girls, just like Lindsay Lohan came into the group of girls on Mean Girls. The Heathers, they all are named Heather on a different level. There's some other names, but Winona Ryder, her name is Veronica, but she comes into this group of girls whose names are Heathers. They're all the cheerleaders at this school, and they're just the most bitchiest girls ever in the world. They talk about people. They have their own little thing going on. And the Heathers don't even really like each other, which is crazy, the whole thing, just like the Mean Girls. And so the side point to it is Veronica, Winona's Ryder character, she falls in love with this outcast guy who is played by Christian Slater. And they become a duo because this whole thing starts with suicide, or in the I don't even think, am I allowed to say that word on YouTube? But they start talking about that. It becomes a thing, and they become a duo on doing things. I don't want to give it away, but they start doing things to people at the school, blaming it on that S word. And it's just crazy. It is a good show,
but it was a satire film, so they were like making fun. They were making fun of other films.
Yes, so it's a very good movie, and it is suggestive. It's really good, but it is like the first original version of the Mean Girls with the twist.
But it's like it has a combination though, like it combines a few movies for me. Because it was making fun of the movies. Mm-hmm. So that makes it like, you know how something's not supposed to be funny, but it's funny? That's what it is.
So watch tomorrow so we can be friends. Monique, I love you.
Oh yeah,
that's what I like. Look, let me not say that word. But that S word. That, you know, what can I take a version of it? Do things to yourself that ain't good movie. We'll say that's in it. So,
oh, this is so nice. I'm sorry.
Suicider. How about that? Suiciders.
I'm gonna drink to that because
I already am.
Just say they want to unalive themselves like you've been doing.
Yes, they want to unalive themselves. And Veronica, what's his JD? That's his name. Christian Slater's character name is JD. And I'm here to say, I am not for the YT men, but Christian Slater back in his day, baby, could have got it. I'm saying. I am just saying. Oh, okay, it's just me. Look, okay, I will take it. I ain't shame. He got that look. But you want to know another good movie since we own it? That Christian Slater was in? Sis, tell me if you've heard about this movie or if you've seen it. He is in a movie with his sister, and it's called The Legend of Billie Jean. Now that right there, that movie right there, this movie right here, that's a good movie.
Never heard of it in my life.
The Legend of Billie Jean. I'm just saying.
Never heard of it in my life.
They don't make movies like they used to. They really don't. They really don't. But anyway, back to Carlos. How did we get here? I don't even know how we got here.
That's Tito. That's Tito.
Okay.
You went down. So, you went down Tito Lane.
I'm a little bit more than halfway through my third cup. This is too easy to drink. I need Ellen here to blame her, but she's not here because somebody summoned Ellen. It's late, so she might be asleep. She like, I don't deal with y'all all day today. I ain't dealing with y'all no more today.
We had a busy day today.
Yesterday and today, we had a lot going on.
Yeah.
But I'd
rather this than have nothing going on. Because some people be having too much time.
Remember, I was feeling bad about not doing reviews and them for a while. I think I'm just trying to make up. I had 3 days off. That does good for me. Shout out to my coworker who worked for me Friday. That's the reason why I have to work Friday, and I have Friday off. But most say, most do say unalive themselves. So that's what I'm going to try to remember to say. But okay, so during Nightcap with Carlos King, a couple of revelations had came out. First of all, Melody calling Maurice the least relevant on the show. That's kind of true. If you look at it all. Because you look at Melody and Martell as the star of the show, if you will. We see Marceau and Tisha having their thing a lot. And so we usually look at, when you talk about the couples, you usually say Kimmy and Maurice last. And so when you think about it all, Kimmy has a lot more going on than Maurice. But it's not the fact that he's the most relevant, but he has the less amount of camera time that is showed of him. You got to remember, Maurice is a lawyer, so he ain't got time to be having cameras in his face and all that. He working with clients, which is client privilege. He can't just have the cameras in the office on the client and them talking about their business. So yeah, he's not relevant that much because he got real stuff going on that can't be shown on camera. And that has to be respected. So it's not the fact that he's the most relevant, he's the most busy and got a lot going on. That's how I look at it. You can't showcase all of his stuff. So therefore, he's not going to get all that camera time. And that's just what it is. And he probably like it like that. I mean, you a lawyer, so you don't want your reputation being taken in a different direction to where people don't respect you and don't want to hire you to work with you and for you to represent them. So that's how I look at it. So it's not that he's irrelevant. It's just that he got different things going on that can't be shown.
Well, she had to say something because she knows that everybody's talking about how easy the show would go on without her. So she had to say something.
But if she wants to leave, she needs to gracefully bow out because the way that she talked about it on the reunion, I hate Huntsville. I shut everybody off once the cameras stop rolling. So that goes to show these people are here for you, or you only care about these people during the show, means you don't care about these people regardless. And that's another reason why probably they don't mess with her like that, because they see, oh, we just a prop for you on the show. Because that's how she treats them. If you just shut everything off when the cameras are off, including your girl Destiny, that used to be your girl, then obviously you don't care. You don't care about them. You don't care about the show. You basically just care about the check. Okay, do we need to end this live because somebody is taking your attention away?
No, I'm here.
No, I'm here. You need to wear a sign that says so. Where's your sign? Here's your sign. I need a sign. Okay. I need a sign.
Well, I've been doing team shows trying to be like my big sisters, and I have been neglecting people.
Mm-hmm. And now you're neglecting me.
No. I'm actually texting my mom back because she's the only one who I don't want to ignore.
Okay.
But I'm here. I'm here.
You can only use that excuse 2 times.
I've never used that because I never text her, but she's texting me, so I gotta text her back.
I say what's up. Okay. Or whoever you talking to. Okay, Mom. She came with receipts, y'all. We gotta believe her. She came with receipts. Okay. So Mel, what else happened? Because I wrote notes. So we already talked about this, but Melody was so quick to defend herself on her name when she told Carlos King, Melody Shari. She ain't doing the Melody whole thing no more. And I understand that's cool. So we also learned last night about the whole thing of her loaning Destiny $5,000 to $6,000. Now the story was that she loaned Destiny this money, and she said, "Well, if I walk up to somebody's house and I see a utility notice on their door, I'm gonna do what I need to help out." Now she said that she felt she had to defend herself as a friend because people were saying that she wasn't a good friend. So she decided to put Destiny business out there in the street saying that she loaned Destiny $5,000 to $6,000. I think that was so wrong on so many levels. Just saying.
For one, where was these people telling you you're not a good friend? 2, who cares what these people say? 3, don't give nobody nothing that you feel like you need to speak on later. You whack for that.
And she said that she was doing good because she hadn't spoke on it before, but
you
she
should have never spoke on it now
to defend herself. I feel like there's other reasons and ways you could have defended yourself.
Yeah. Or you could have not said nothing. Shut up.
Right. You could have ignored it altogether. But you really put it out there.
You wanted to make her look bad because, I mean, look, I like Melody. I do. However, right is right and wrong is wrong. And you're making me change my opinion of you because the things that people are saying about you, you are continuously proving to be fact. So I don't want to think that you're trying to use people to be yes men and women for you, because let's just be real. As much as I can hold my own, I know that there's going to be I know that I have people in my corner that will bite your head off for me. I know that. So as much as you say, I can do this for myself, you know that you got that one type friend that will be there for you and tell you, girl, nah, sit back. Because you know that I'm that type of friend. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you're making yourself look real bad because the things that you keep doing is proving what people are saying about you to be true.
That part.
And it's very disappointing.
It is very disappointing. Because you shouldn't, regardless of anything, that should never be something you should put out there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was down on their luck. You were friends at the time. You should have.
Especially when we can't put our finger on what did destiny do to you.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, because every time they have an argument, she wants to bring up like the
Tisha.
latest thing that she wants to be mad about.
She bring up that she talked to Tisha.
That's what I'm saying. Monique said, "E Nicole coming to the other side. I never thought I'd see the day."
Yes, you did, because you know that I tell the truth. Like, and we are women. It's our prerogative to change our minds. But like, I did want to like Melody. Like, I do like Melody, but I don't like what she's showing me though. I don't like it.
I've never been, like I said, I try to be a biased person here. I would say it's never been about liking or hating Melody.
You mean non-biased?
You
mean non-biased?
Yeah, non-biased.
Okay.
But I've never, been at the point where it's just like being non-biased of rather the fact I liked or didn't like her. It was like I felt for her. The fact that she got cheated on and her husband had a baby on her. Who wouldn't feel for somebody like that?
Sometimes you bring it on yourself.
Like I said, but then I got to looking at, trying to see the full picture of it all. Sometimes you have to step back, take yourself out of the element because you try to see, because once a woman's been cheated on, she already like, oh, he cheated on her and he had a baby. It's a whole thing. So I've been a person who's been cheated on before. So it was like an automatic thing. Like I felt her. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But then I have to look at the fact of, okay, I've never treated my man the way she has treated her husband. So I feel like, okay, well, maybe I really can't relate to that because I'm a good ass woman and I always have been. But the way that you displaying yourself and representing for your husband and how you show up for your husband is not what's up. And a man is a man is a man. And he is going to have his own needs. And he is going to have what he feels is necessary for him to sustain, being not cheating or whatever you want to call it in a relationship. So it's like you have to know your part in it. Even though it's foul, yes, it's foul as hell that he cheated on her. But you have to look at yourself and look at what you did and how you could have helped prevent that. But instead of looking at what you did, what you could have done to help prevent that, you just want to make excuses for yourself and thinking, oh, he cheated and he should never cheat no matter what. And that is not the case. Women get cheated on every day.
And it's that to say, and people may not agree, but sometimes he is pushed to cheat, just like a woman can be pushed to cheat. Now, he should leave before he cheats, yes. But he wanted to stay there. He was settling. He wanted to stay there. He was settling. He wanted to be there for his kids and keep a united front for his kids. But he should have left. But the younger me that used to talk to my man crazy, mine didn't do that though. Like he still calls me to this day. But that's not right. Like you cannot emasculate and demasculate a man and think he's not going to find somebody to make him feel good.
Right. Exactly. And that's the thing. Some men build on that. You have to understand. And if she has always been, because I could tell at the beginning in season 1, you could see how much she did try. Well, she was or whatever, being very commentative and, like, okay, baby, that's good, babe. That's my husband. That's this, that's that. She always gave that at first. And then it just stopped. Now, me and Dean, if it learned that she realized he was cheating, because she did feel it even before he did say it. And I feel like, and it just goes back to the point, it was on both of them. They both messed up in the marriage. And so it's
and let's just be real, her nice girl act in season 1 really did go away quick. We just liked her.
You know it. Yes. Yeah.
We liked her. But her nice girl image evaporated real quick season 1. But we liked her. Because we already didn't like Tisha. And we've always liked Kimmy.
I like Tisha. It's just that I still fell for her.
The majority of us did not.
You know, I did, because it's like I've been cheated on in mostly all of my relationships I have been on. So I feel like I was a woman scorned, you know, on her side. Because I don't have I. Yeah, I've been cheated on every relationship I've been in. Yep. So it's just like I was a woman scorned, and I ain't gonna lie. So to that point, and I have, you know, I even found one of my men cheating right in front of my face. So I am scoring like a mug. Yes.
You know how they say God don't put you through more than you can bear?
Child.
You know, I couldn't did that. I would have been in jail.
Child. I was still young. And I just couldn't, because I was such a nice girl. And I was like,
I just got done with my live 2.5 hours later.
But in my defense, that ex-boyfriend is in my DMs at this day.
See what I'm saying?
You don't know what you got till it's gone.
You don't know what you got till it's gone.
Just got done with my life. Girl, that must have been a hell of a reunion. I haven't even watched it yet. That's why I came in like
I need to watch it. I know it better been more going on than last Sunday.
I know that's right. Dina, we about to wrap this up real soon, so don't go to sleep yet. We about to have a drink or two with you in a minute, sister.
I can just hear her voice. I can just hear her voice right now, like, oh Lord, I
know she like, oh, these heifers want to drink. I'm tired, ready to go to sleep. I gotta go to work in the morning. And okay, but you can have a drink with us real quick. We about to wrap this up in about the next 15, 20 minutes or less. I promise you. So what else went on? You know what? The one thing, okay. So Monique says that she, like I already said before, she does not even cater to the name of Real Housewives of Potomac. She calls it that other show. She won't even say the name, and I don't even blame her. That goes to show she's really scarred from that mess. And
she should be. They did her wrong. That other girl was wrong. I do not like her.
What's to like? Exactly. But she says she only talks to Karen and Ashley from the show. And she says the only two that matter.
I like Karen.
I like Karen. And I love
Alexander Rogers he calls her what do he call her? She called her the Madame.
It must have been good.
It's another name. Lady Eloise. That's what he called her.
My yes, darling.
I love Karen. And I don't care what nobody says. She looks good for her age.
She looks damn good for her age.
She looks good for her age.
Yes, she does. I ain't tripping on her because she looks really, really, really good.
And Gabrisi need to take notes.
Hello.
Shout out to Alexander Rogers because that's what he called them.
But you know one thing I also liked about Monique, when she was asked the question, does she agree with Carlos King top 10 housewives? She said, "You're entitled to your wrong opinion." I love that. I'm gonna have to steal that because that was so cute. But
yes,
the kicker was for me was when Melody Shari said that Wanda's baby daddy was liking all of her stories and in her DM. Carlos said, "How old is he?" Her response was, "Ask Tisha. That's her daddy." I just about fell up out my chair when she said that. Now you know that's gonna start some mess. Now I haven't been on social media today, really like that on Instagram. So I don't know if Marceau and Letitia have went live yet about any of this, but you had to know that that was making Tisha have steam coming out her ears when she heard that.
But what did she say? Say it again.
When she said that because I think it was Monique who started saying she want to know, basically, you need to worry about your husband and your baby daddy or your boyfriend and all of this. Carlos said something to Melody, and she said, well, her baby daddy likes all of my stories and is in my DMs. He went and said, "How old is he?" She said, "Ask Tisha. That's her daddy."
And that's where, again, I say, as I said this morning on Kamishia's and our live of Love and Marriage DC, don't be mad at the repercussions. Don't be salty at the repercussions.
Alexander Rogers. I'm confused. What happened?
Huh?
Monique said,
because I told you that's what Alexander Rogers calls Karen Lady Eloise.
Oh, okay.
And he calls them other girls, because I don't mess with them, Gabrice and Gabrisi. And I love Alexander Rogers. I love him. I've been watching him for years, ever since he was in
because you told me to, but I have yet to been able to watch one of his lives.
I've been watching him ever since he was in his apartment in New York City, and I love him. But
okay, well, shout out.
Yes, shout out to Alexander Rogers.
Okay.
So, what I'm saying is, don't throw rocks and hide your hand, Melody. You keep giving out these jabs, but when somebody come back at you, now it's girl, you get what you give. Period.
That is so true. That is so true.
But don't feel away when Tisha's standing back up again, calling you a bitch.
Bitch. I am for real. Tisha has shown herself these past 2 episodes. She was not playing with nobody. She was not. She got that in her. From them wrong side of the tracks or other side of the tracks that Marceau talks about, yes, she is on from them other side of the tracks. And she bringing it to you. She is on that train and she is chewing back over here. Because at this point, you got to realize it's the 4th season in. I believe like she is sick and tired of this. I don't play that good girl role or whatever you want to call it long enough. I'm ready to be Tisha. I'm ready to say what I want to say. Y'all want to put me in this place that I'm naive and I'm this and I'm that. And she's probably sick of it. Regardless of how we view it and how we see it, you got to be sick of being called that.
Regardless. Not to mention, she won't listen to Marceau about staying out of the comments. So you keep reading comments that are specifically jabbing at you, talking crazy to you, making up stuff, and you keep reading it. So you're playing mind tricks on yourself. So she's dealing with it from all aspects. And she's married to
social media. And I don't know if she ever got back on Twitter, because remember she said she hasn't been on Twitter in like 2 months when she said it on the show. I don't
IG worse than Twitter, and you on there every day.
But she be on IG every day, I know for sure. Well, not every day, but she be on IG heavily.
That's what I'm saying. That's worse than Twitter.
So Twitter is specifically comments, basically, mostly. That's where it really go down. All you gotta do is put in the hashtag and see everything they saying about you. So that's more easier. And I think that was more because she gets more support from IG than she does from on Twitter.
Right.
I believe. So Yeah,
Ain't
because
nobody getting on Twitter to say, have a wonderful day.
Black Twitter be vicious, okay? Straight up vicious. Straight up. So it's like whatever. But let's see. Anything else that I wanted to say? So so last thing I wanted to bring up is Carlos had posed a question and he was like, is Miss Wanda guilty of meddling in Tisha's business, or is she just looking out for her daughter basically? And I said, see, she said she is guilty. No, Monique said she is guilty of meddling in her daughter's business, and she needs to go find her a man or deal with her man. And Melody said she feels guilty. She says guilty, feels she has an issue with her because Miss Wanda feels that Tisha has an issue handling her own business, but that's because she didn't distill a lot in her. Now that was a jab of I don't know what that means. What is that?
Oh, I had fell asleep because if that lady said, Mom, I don't want to see this no more, and she said, oh, what this photo right here? She just said she don't want to see that. I don't think it's been, I can't remember the last time I actually wanted to throw something at the TV.
You know, that is so true though. I don't know why Miss Wanda does this. I
She said,
really
Mom,
don't.
have you seen this photo? Mom, I don't want to see that. I'm tired of seeing all that. I don't want to hear anything. And so this photo, lady,
I feel she don't got no respect for her own daughter if she do that much.
on camera.
Don't do this.
On camera. You can talk to her many hours of the day when the camera not around her. You know what you're doing. She want her a show. She want her a show.
She do. And that's the whole thing. Miss Wanda
She
loves to be on the camera, I think. She loves it. She is all about it. But you see how she also came for Carlos when he showed that clip of her on the show. Come on, Carlos is Carlos that and all of this stuff. So she don't seem like she a fan of Carlos either. But
I can't wait to see.
He put your daughter on this show, so put some respect on his name.
Right. I can't wait to see Jalen Checker. We're not going to be
calling, he was like, you ain't be calling my mama no be up in this house. Not in this house, no ma'am. And you can tell she looking, she stopping, she listen like, what is this man saying to me? She stopped.
Said, I ain't never heard that much bass in Jalen throat.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jalen, okay? Mr. Jalen. Okay?
I don't care. Kimmy has always been my favorite. She's always been my favorite. Mm-hmm. Don't play with Kimmy. Do not play with Kimmy.
She is the bomb. And I don't see no one's not really got nothing bad to say about her. Like, she is that girl.
She's transparent. That's why I relate to people like that. Remember, I've always told you, I don't care what you stand for, what you do. Well, I do, because I'm not going to stand for, an R word or something like that. But like, if you are true to yourself and you can stand in what you have going on, you know what I'm saying? You can take accountability for if you might have made a mistake, because we've seen Kimmy apologize when it was time to apologize. Yeah. I mess with people who are themselves and nothing else.
Yes, exactly. I can agree on that. And that's real. Kimmy is the bomb. Kimmy is the truth. And I mess with Kimmy wholeheartedly, period. Anything else you want to ask us? Because I think that is it. We have gone on for 2 hours. And I think we have covered all of the bases.
No. Just
think we have
my
the
commercial time.
accident.
Make sure y'all tune into the locker room. Make sure y'all turn into Love and Marriage DC panels here and on Kamishia Reviews. Make sure that you tune into Tipsy Talk on hashtag everything. And we have great treats coming for you soon. In 2 weeks, we have a new episode of The Locker Room coming on.
Yes.
Next Sunday, of course, we have Tipsy Talk. And coming for you guys is Late Dish and Bedtime Stories, the adult edition.
Yes. And like I said, I know we doing too much, but I would like to get a old school movie review going
I'll do
on.
it.
I really want to do Heathers because I just got geeked up when I realized you saw Heathers.
Yes, I'll do it. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I'll get on the camera. But when we do movie night, I don't care. We gonna have our snacks. I'm not doing my hair. I don't care what y'all say.
That means
It's gonna be,
Avatar.
it's movie night. No, I'll get on the camera. But what I've been saying all day.
Don't expect the beauty up in here. You know,
But what I've been saying all day.
I may not even have on earrings. I may have my wrap on. We just about to be us up in here. So
and what I've been saying all day. If you can't take it, don't give it. So if you got something to say, just beware for what I give you back.
Boop. Boop. And I heard all of that. But thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for chilling with us. Let me see. We had Dina, aka Christina, up in here. We had Monique King up in here. We had Yara and Israel. Miss Amita Joe came by. I appreciate everyone. We appreciate everyone. Thank y'all for coming out and tuning in tonight. And on that note, we will see y'all on the flip side. Thanks for watching.